In the high-octane world of Formula One, innovation and controversy often go hand in hand. McLaren's MCL38 has recently found itself at the center of a heated debate thanks to its flexible rear wing. This design feature has been under intense scrutiny since the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in Baku, prompting the FIA to issue a statement regarding its legality. As teams constantly push the boundaries of what's permissible, the question arises: will the FIA clamp down on McLaren's rear wing, or will other teams follow suit, exploiting similar loopholes? McLaren's flexible rear wing has been a hot topic ever since the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in Baku. The design has drawn so much attention that the FIA had to step in with a statement about the MCL38's compliance with current regulations. In the relentless pursuit of performance, every team is trying to push the boundaries of what's legal, but will the FIA prohibit this innovation? And if not, will other teams adopt similar designs, just as they did with the flexible front wings of McLaren and Mercedes? In an official statement, the FIA addressed the buzz surrounding the MCL38's DRS flap. They stated, "The FIA is closely monitoring the flexibility of bodywork on all cars and reserves the right to request teams to make modifications at any point during the season. However, if a team successfully passes all deflection tests and adheres to the regulations and technical directives, they are deemed to be in full compliance, and no further action will be taken." The FIA is currently reviewing data in any additional evidence that has emerged from the Baku GP and is considering any mitigating measures for future implementation. This is part of the standard process when scrutinizing technical legality, and the FIA retains the authority to introduce regulatory changes during the season if required. As of now, the FIA has declared the front wings legal with no changes to their flexibility for the remainder of 2024. This decision has prompted teams like Ferrari and Red Bull to develop more flexible front wings for their next batch of upgrades expected to debut in Austin. However, the controversial design of the MCL38's rear wing remains a point of contention. Many teams argue that just because a design is legal doesn't mean it aligns with the spirit of the regulations. The rules clearly state that designs whose structural characteristics are altered by secondary parameters, such as temperature or aerodynamic load, to produce different deflection characteristics while running on the track compared to when stationary during FIA checks, are not legal. When examining the rear wings of the MCL38 and the SF24, it's evident that both flex and rotate under aerodynamic load. This behavior is normal to a certain extent, as excessive rigidity could cause the wing to shatter. However, the debate continues as to whether McLaren's design pushes the boundaries too far. It's important to remember that the current technical regulations strictly limit the amount of flexing allowed in car components. This brings to mind the 2021 Brazilian Grand Prix, where Lewis Hamilton was disqualified because his DRS flap opened just 0.2 millimeters more than the permitted limit. This shows how even the smallest deviations can lead to significant consequences. Data indicates that the MCL38's top speed difference with and without an open DRS is minimal compared to other top teams. This suggests that the rear DRS flap opening, slightly more than usual, helps McLaren reduce drag and maintain speed when being pursued by a DRS-enabled challenger. This advantage, however, doesn't guarantee the rear wing's continued legality. An anonymous team boss shared insights with motorsport.com, emphasizing that this issue warrants further discussion. Just because a component is currently legal doesn't mean it aligns with the spirit of the regulations. Aeroelasticity has been a factor for many years, the source explained. Even if a wing passes the FIA test, the regulations are clear. The component cannot be designed to flex. We rely on the FIA to define the boundaries. Of course, everything will flex to some degree, but what is acceptable? We're seeing extremes being exploited again, and it's up to the FIA to decide if that's okay. If it is, everyone will follow suit. If not, the regulations need to be enforced as written. The scrutiny on McLaren's rear wing has intensified since Baku, and there's no denying the performance benefits it offers. This is why other teams are keen to understand and possibly replicate McLaren's approach. The front wing of the McLaren car has also faced scrutiny from team principals like Fred Vasseur and Christian Horner. However, the FIA's stance has been clear. As of now, everything is legal, and no further action will be taken for the remainder of the season. This issue will be revisited in 2025, and any changes for the following season will confirm whether McLaren and Mercedes have cleverly or illegally gained a performance edge over the rest of the grid. The responsibility for regulating these innovations ultimately lies with the FIA, not the teams. It's the FIA's job to ensure that all developments remain within the spirit of the regulations. When discussing the possibility of adopting McLaren's flexible front wing, Christian Horner was clear that Red Bull would follow suit from the Austin Grand Prix onwards. He acknowledged that the Singapore Grand Prix would be a damage limitation race for the team, similar to Baku. Horner emphasized the need for clarity, stating, "What is crucial for any team is always clarity. Is something acceptable or not? If it's deemed acceptable, then obviously that encourages you to pursue similar solutions yourself. The regulator has all the information, all the analysis, and they are collecting data with cameras on many cars. If it's deemed acceptable, you pursue that route." But the challenges for Red Bull don't end there. McLaren appears to have more upgrades in the pipeline. Their extensive wind tunnel time, which is more advanced than Red Bull's facility in Milton Keynes, suggests that McLaren's car will become even more competitive. Andrea Stella, McLaren's team principal, was cautious about revealing specifics regarding the upgrades. He stated, "We are definitely working on upgrades for this season. We are finalizing our plans, but I don't want to disclose too much about what and when. We have a plan to make the car faster, but whether we can achieve it remains to be seen. At this level of development, changing the car's specifications and getting it to work as expected is not easy. That's why we've taken more time to ensure that what we bring to the track is successful. Yes, I can confirm we have some upgrades coming for the next races. Whether they will debut in Singapore or not, we'll see. I'll let the surprise be in the FIA document when they are published." With all this in mind, do you think the FIA will adopt a more rigorous approach? And more importantly, if they don't, will the rest of the grid be able to replicate McLaren's innovative solutions successfully? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated with the latest in F1, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.